Okay, I know some of you still have issues with ma mausul and ma masdariyah, and we have a ma coming up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is basically go through this a bit. Okay, this is kind of new notes. So ma mausul is an ism. Okay, and you translate it as what or whatever. So you think of it as a thing. Okay, and then its sila can be anything. Can be a jumlah, jumlah ismiyah, jumlah fi'liyah. Many times we see jumlah fi'liyah. Sometimes we see shibu jumlah, of course. Yes. For ma masdariyah, this ma is a harf. Okay. And we don't even translate it, but together with the fi'il after it, then we take it as a masdar. Yes. And if in ma mausul, we think of it as a thing, in ma masdariyah, even though it's an ism basically, it is a masdar muawwal, it is an ism. But what is masdar? Masdar is the idea of a fi'il, right? So if the fi'il is teach, then the idea is teaching, right? So the focus is on the fi'il, not on a thing. Okay, that's the big difference. So these are all ayat from Baqarah that we have done. Okay, so in ayat number 4, we only did Ism Mausul because we were not ready for Masdariyah at that time, right? Ayat number 4, we were still talking about Iraq, very new to Iraq. Yes, so we only did Ism Mausul, the one that you know. But what's the difference? So here we have ma unzila ilaik. So Ism Mausul is the thing. So who believe in the thing that has been revealed to you, meaning Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, okay. If you say that this is ma masdariyah, right, then you translate it as the master. So we who believe in the sending down, the revelation, the master. Okay, this focus on the fi'il, this focus on the thing that is being sent down. This focus on the sending down, the master itself. Can you see the difference? This is Sahih International. This is Abdul Halim, Professor Abdul Halim. Okay, so from the translations, you can roughly see which i'rab they're going to, not just i'rab, which tafsir they go to. Okay, so yes, from there you can see. Okay, then we saw at number 10, this one, when we did the i'rab, we first did it as Ism Mausul. Okay, but when Sister Zarina translated the ayah, right, she naturally translated it as a Masdariyah. Okay, so this was the first time we talked about Masdariyah briefly. Okay, so again, so I didn't find any of the main translators translating it as a Ism Mausul. So that's why I have put here our class translation. Okay, here we have Abdul Halim. In fact, if you go back to this ayah, all the other translators, you will see them, I think, from my guess, they are saying this is Masdariyah actually. Okay, so here, they will have a punishment because of the thing that they lie about. Okay, here, because of their lying. So focus on the fi'il. Okay, the persistent is from the kanu yaksibun, the used to. Okay, can you see the difference between Ism Mausul and Masdariyah? Everyone with me? Yes. Okay. Here, for Kama, okay, we only have Masdariyah because in that lesson also, I said that when you have Kama and the translation is like just like or as, just as, then it's Masdariyah. So we only have one. We only have Masdariyah here. Okay, even though we have a fi'il after it. So technically, like this one, right? We have fi'il, so we have two ways to look at it. Here again, we have a fi'il, although jumlah ismiyah. Again, we have two ways at looking at this. This one, we have a fi'il after it, but this is only one way. Kama is always masdariyah. Okay? In the next ayah 17, we have ma hawla. So here, we have blue, only mausul. Why don't we have a masdariyah? Sister Quratul Ain?
Because it's not a fail.
Exactly. Exactly. You have a shibu jumlah, don't have a fi'il. You cannot turn this into a master. So this is only is a mausul, and we only have that one. Okay? What about this one? Fama fawqaha.
Again, it's not a fi'il. So
Yes, exactly. Again, it's not a fi'il. So you only have mausul. So here is the thing. Here is also the thing. Okay? And then here we have وَيَقْطَعُونَ مَا أَمَرَ. Okay, here also, here we have a fi'il, okay, but even in translations and even in Arab, we say this is a mausul only. So there are some places where you can see both. There are some places where one is the, okay, hold on, I'll go back to this. This one, maybe I can say this is 50-50, okay? This one, maybe I can say this is 70-30, although both is found in Arab books, but one is stronger, okay? And then there are sometimes that you have a fi'il after it, like this one, but you only can see one way. So this is like 100% is a mausul only, okay? So this one and this one, you only have is a mausul. Okay, this one also, sorry, this one definitely only is a mausul because we also have shibu jumlah. We don't have a fi'il. Okay, but this one is one of the ones that, the one that at least we have gone through, that we only see it as is a mausul. Okay, can? Inshallah. Does that help? Sister Quratul Ain?
Inshallah, with time, I don't know.
Yes, inshallah. Okay, so yes, definitely with time and practice, and obviously the context also matters, that will help you to decide. So even if you cannot see it like clearly, right? But if you open Arab book and you see something that you cannot see it, as in it's not apparent to you at the first sight, even without looking at the Arab books, then you can use that to contemplate. Why did the scholar say this instead of what I think it is? Something like that. Okay? Can?
Yeah, sure.